bin Mas'ud says, and it's quite a telling tradition here. He says the Prophet of God says women in Akhir-uz-Zaman will be corrupted by their environment. Today, how difficult is it? How many mothers come and say to us, say, look, our daughters were worried that they'll be corrupted. We've introduced them to Muslims. Muslims are corrupt today. What is corruption for a woman? When their haya goes. When they start socializing and mixing with people they shouldn't do. Are you not seeing that? You know what the biggest tool of Dajjal is here? Is the internet and social media that's taken the haya of our women. And that's what's happening. What satellite TV couldn't do, what nightclubs couldn't do, what alcohol couldn't do, in the space of 3 years, Twitter and Facebook has destroyed the haya of our women. How many girls are there today? You see more girls pouting and with full lipstick on Facebook than you see men's pictures on. Why is that? Haya's gone. It's a tool that Dajjal uses. It's a tool that corrupts. If you corrupt the women of your communities, you've corrupted the entire nasl. You've corrupted all of Islam. You want to destroy Islam? Corrupt its women. What did one marja once say? He says the enemy fears our women's hijab. The enemy fears our women's hijab. Why? Because hijab represents the modesty of our women. Today the modesty of women have gone. And then the tradition, Abdullah bin Mas'ud says, it's a fascinating tradition, and you guys are living in Essex. You'll probably understand what I'm saying more than anybody else does. And I'll tell you why in a minute as well. I'll tell you why as well. This is, you know what the Prophet says? He says that women in Akhir-uz-Zaman will wear clothes that they'll look naked. It'll be tight, it'll be see-through. And when they walk, they'll sway as they walk, that the men will look at them as they sway. So I told you Essex will understand that more than us as Londoners. But nevertheless, are you seeing that today? Look at the tradition. They will sway as they walk. Their clothes will be transparent. It's as if they're wearing nothing. Do you know this whole leggings culture is only recent? It's only a couple of years recent. Look how it accelerates the traditions. You know, we laugh, but the fact is, cry at your own future and cry at the future of your children. Where are your children going? Have you not seen women in hijab now wearing tight clothing? They feel it's appropriate just because of the fact that they've got a scarf on their head. You're not seeing that. Look, we're not here to judge. I'm narrating you traditions, not judging it. I'm taking traditions and I'm chucking it at you. So the tradition socially will be like that, corrupted. Go forward and see, what else does it say? Let's look at the men now. We've looked at the women. Now look at the men. Now get ready, brace yourself, and see, do you have all of those qualities in you? Men will shabahat to women, clothing-wise, right? Action-wise, behavior-wise, male corruption. What else? Males will cease to be that. Your leadership qualities will go. Akhir-uz-Zaman. Where's your leadership qualities today? You'll become stingy. Stingy. You know what the greatest gift is as a Muslim to yourself? Is to plan for your grave. You know the greatest thing you can do?